All right, everybody, welcome in. Let's look at the twin flame journey for this week. Let's see what's going on. Later this week on my twin flame astrology group, we're going to be talking more about the composite chart, and we're going to go deeper into that. And one of the things that has, there's Pluto. We'll talk about that in a minute. One of the things that has been very loud in the past few months to me, especially, has been about the alignment of mission and purpose showing up in the composite chart, which is the chart of the relationship itself. And then in your individual missions and purposes, there needs to be alignment. So it makes sense that you would, connect with this person. You have a strong pull toward a particular path. That is one of the biggest indicators, in my view, of a twin flame connection. So let's see where the reading is taking us today. Let's see where the reading is taking us today. I was going to say this, travel. So it would make sense to me that if you're being pulled or called in a direction to go to a new place to live or to be, there might be some twin flame connection to that place, protection and spiritual cleansing. A lot of you might be going on retreat or wanting to travel to places that are going to be a sort of spiritual alignment for you. And if you're feeling that, then I heartily support that. Friendship. Woo! Oh yeah, jealousy, divine masculine. Some of you are dealing with a divine partner who's being kept away from the connection because of jealousy. And it can be jealousy of friends. Okay, there can be this, I see so clearly that this is the right path for you, but I'm jealous of it. There can be jealousy of your spiritual mission and purpose. And that's going to be coming up. I'm going to say to you that pay attention to how friends talk to you about what you're doing, especially if you're planning on making a move or you're planning on doing something differently. It's like, whoever kind of like isn't supportive of that or kind of is like coming at you with their own kind of rage around something, there's a hidden agenda with this person. They are angry that you can do what you need to do in terms of traveling or in terms of your spiritual mission. They're angry about this. Okay, they're angry about this. And it's like, you got to kind of pay attention. Now, this might be in terms of the divine masculine, if you're, looking at your twin partner, if I'm talking to divine feminines, if I'm talking to divine masculines, you may see that some friends are trying to keep you apart. All right. So for the connection, please. Oh yeah. Empress, King of Cups, Four of Cups, the Death card, and the Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. The Six of Swords. So something has kept you apart for a while. It's been very stagnant. The connection has either been very stagnant. Pluto opposite the sun right now. Today, as I'm doing this reading on the 22nd, the sun is about who we are shining in the world. And it is Leo. So it is about shining your light brightly. Pluto, the card opposite that, which I showed you in the beginning, or the planet, is, or dwarf planet now, I guess. But Pluto is about transformational energy, but in terms of like like a wrecking ball. It's not very delicate. And these aha moments can be coming to you as the brighter your light shines, the more jealousy is showing up. Now, I'm definitely plugging into a group of you who are ready to expand in the world, okay? Ready to step out into the sunlight, into the limelight even. And whoever kind of pushes back on that, pay attention, okay? Pay attention. The Strength card, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands. Oh yeah, there's a move here. Three of Cups, 10 of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Six of Wands. Wow. So the first thing I'm noticing here is the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands all going in the direction of the future. You're not going in the direction of the past. So something has radically transformed. I feel like some of you are No longer kind of hanging around and waiting, no longer just allowing other people to direct the course of your path. This says to me that the power, this is a feminine energy power. This is strength. And this is Leo with this full moon, with this, we just had the full moon in Capricorn, the moon, it's not the moon, it's the sun. So the sun is in Leo energy, and usually that's masculine energy. So I almost feel like the divine masculine is the masculine energy is within the feminine. We talk about that a lot, that we all have both inside of us. So something about the divine feminine has really accessed their compassionate, masterful masculine internally. They've really been able to do that. The feminine has really been able to do that. And now standing up for that, standing up for purpose and mission moving forward. Four of Wands. This is about finding tribe, finding the connection. I'm definitely getting some kind of move. Okay, so if you are with or in connection with a group of people right now, friends, family, whatever, it's sort of like if they're not supporting this move to the future, then I feel like you're out. You're like, you know what? This isn't working for me anymore. I'm out. And with the death card here, the transformative energy, especially because Leo, the sun in Leo is opposite Pluto. Pluto is transformative energy. So that can be a physical transformation. And Pluto at 0 degrees Aquarius is about the vision. And then Pluto itself is going to, it's in retrograde. It's going to retrograde back into Capricorn. So that is a physical transformation. Some kind of physical transformation. This is like a send-off. This is like you're done with a group of people. You're done with a particular mission and purpose, and you're moving forward on this new path, this new timeline. So that is what I see for the collective, and I'll keep going with that. But let's get some cards for the divine feminine and then the divine masculine. In some instances, I feel like the masculine, if we're talking about a person who's actively presenting as masculine, is the divine masculine of the couple, I almost feel like there's some kind of being spurred on, like being pushed to do something because the feminine has decided to step into her masculine. Okay, so what about, let's do the masculine first here. Let's, cards for the masculine, please. Ace of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 6 of Wands. Victory, victory. Ooh, look at that. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. The 10 of Swords again. World. What am I getting here? I am almost feeling that there's some travel here. There's some ending of dealing with people who are just about creating conflict, who are just about stay small, like really ending that, no longer wanting to be in connection with that at all. I feel like the masculine is right in alignment here. Divine feminine. The masculine sees the future here. Divine feminine. Queen of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands again. Wow, same position. Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the outcome is the Hierophant. So the thing that has been holding the feminine back in the past is some kind of tradition, okay? Is some kind of adherence to this is how things work, or this is how we do things, or whatever. I just feel like Pluto is kind of blowing up that tradition, because Pluto in Aquarius, you know, Pluto is eventually going to get back into Aquarius after doing this little dance in Capricorn for a minute, going to do this little dance and go back into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So this is about upending traditions, upending the way things have always done. It's sort of like that's not a good reason anymore. Just because we did things this way in the past is not a good reason. And mostly it's because mission and purpose, this is definitely Aquarian energy, and seeing how much work it's going to be, or seeing what the new path is, almost is like overwhelming. Nine of Swords. Okay, almost overwhelming. And I feel like the feminine is aligning with mission and purpose, regardless of how much, like do feel the fear and do it anyway kind of thing. The feminine's becoming the new leader, ruler, something like that, with this Hierophant energy in this position. Hierophant is Taurus energy, and it can be about the feminine's ability. So just think feminine qualities, right? It can be in a man or a woman, but think feminine qualities of nurturing and empathy, and really combining that with the strength and power and passion of moving forward. I love this combination. And we do have Mars trining this Pluto. So Mars is in Gemini right now, and it's trining Pluto. So some kind of communication is going to be necessary to kind of bring these things together. So feminine, your job is to be in possession of the vision of where we're going, of what is this couple doing, where is this couple going, and in terms of the relationship, but also in terms of the mission and purpose. Like the feminine is taking the lead, and the feminine can almost be taking the lead physically now. Usually the masculine takes the lead physically, but I feel, look at this 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords. It's because it's done a different way. Mars in Gemini is about forceful communication. It can, when it's trining Pluto, it's about visionary communication. So the Mars energy is about building consensus, or building some kind of communication bridge between the masculine and feminine. There's definitely something going on like that. And I feel like this masculine energy, 7 of Pentacles, there's this slow resistance. The slow resistance is over from the masculine. I feel like the masculine now sees the mission and purpose and is like, okay, I see it. But it's only through that forceful kind of communication. I hate to use the word forceful, because it's just, how about confident communication from the feminine, that the feminine is no longer holding back. Right? The feminine is no longer holding back. And it's almost like it's how do I say this? See, that's the Mars in Gemini. How do I say this? It's like I'm going, who's with me kind of feeling. I'm going in the direction of the future. I am transforming life on this planet. I am moving the 3D forward now too. Who's with me? Indeed. Who's with me? Talk to me about the jealousy thing again. Yeah. This mission and purpose is so aligned. There's the Knight of Cups. Now the masculine's on board. Yep. 3 of Cups. The masculine is on board. Knight of Swords. There's going to be some naysayers. Okay. There is going to be some naysayers around the divine feminine, around the divine masculine, who says, you can't do this. This is not what's being asked of you. Just sit down, or something like that. And I feel like there's going to be like, okay, I'm cutting you loose then. So if this is family and friends, or anybody who's like, this divine feminine thing is all fine, but you're taking it too far. Nope. And I feel like the masculine backs you up. Divine feminine. The masculine is backing you up. Beautiful. Okay. So let's see a little bit more about where this is going. I'm going to use this deck here. Yeah. Let's see a little bit more about where this is going. I woke up at 1:11 this morning. I stopped the video at 4:44. I mean, it's just constant. Speak your truth. Mars in Gemini, trining the Pluto. So it's transformative communication, soul merger, ebb and flow, sacred sexuality, accessing the unified field, compassion, higher heart opening. The masculine is aligning with their divine feminine in terms of their higher heart opening. And the feminine is really putting forward the good argument, aligning with that communication, the Gemini communication, Mars and Gemini, making the case. Okay, and that brings you together. Take me home, pathway to true love. Wow. Wow. All right, I will read those to you. I'll keep going in the extended. Let's pull cards for each zodiac sign just to give you some guidance for your own particular journey. But this is a collective that the feminine is sort of like taking the lead here. Feminine usually takes the lead, but energetically. And so now this is also physically. All right, that's for you. Link is below if you want to continue on. If this is your reading, I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.